think Kevin was such a huge part of my life, and hopefully I was of his. I mean, we'd known each other for probably, 35 years, 40 years. We both came from South London. Tonight's going to be a really good start to what will be, I'm sure, a fantastic tribute to Kevin.
Paul Davis, Lee Dixon and Andy Cole.
What I loved about Kevin was, and especially being a fullback and needing a little bit of help in front of me, whenever we played in the European games, we always played with a different system, and he played on the right in front of me, and he would not bat an eyelid at anything I used to say to him. He'd just do it, and he was one of those amazing players, and that's trust me, being a fullback and trying to control a winger in front of you and get some help from your own player to help you out in those positions. It doesn't happen very often because they don't want to do that side of the job. Kev would do anything. I say, Kev, go to the right. He'd just move to the right. Kev, go and close him down. And if I ever had any trouble, and there was plenty of time when I had a bit of trouble with somebody who tended to be bigger than me, the big wingers and the centre forwards, I used to go, Kev, he's giving me a hard time, and he'd go, leave it to me, Dicko. And then next minute you turn round and you see this player like lying on the floor. Kevin kind of muscled into him and just said, don't touch my fullback. And so he was my protector. One of the loveliest humans I've ever met. I was really close to him because of our playing relationship, but I really had a soft spot for him because he used to take care of everybody. He was and I think that now hopefully that goes through, transfers into the legacy through his foundation. I think that's why people are attached to it and want to help and want to try and raise money and create something that Kevin would be really proud of. So that's why we're all here, and that's why Kevin is a legend and always will be.
So I'm the founder of the foundation, and the aim of setting up the foundation was to carry on some of the good works that Kevin had been doing before he passed away. We follow some of the values and ethoses that he had, in that football can impact young lives and make a huge difference to the community. I'm thrilled to sort of see the support, love and fantastic memories that people have of Kevin. It's really interesting that I knew him as a brother, as a beloved brother, but since his passing I've learned so much about Kevin the man.
Yeah, I've been saying all night, and obviously when he did pass away, Kevin for me helped me a hell of a lot when I was younger. Advice, taking me out for a night out, just having a laugh and joke in general. I was fortunate he introduced me to all his family, his brothers, his mum, his dad. Kevin showed me nothing but love. At such a young age, we lose individuals, and it's not easy. It's not easy. Kev he liked to be the centre of everything. His big beaming smile, and like I said before, and just the energy. He used to make a night a very enjoyable night. And he's an individual that will be missed. Speaking to his brother earlier on, and still saying now it's hard, and it's going to be hard. It's still very raw. When we lose someone so young, because Kev was only a couple of years older than myself, to lose someone like him, people like Kevin don't come around every day.
Yeah, I think it was that big wide smile, that big personality. You could always hear him, but in a nice way. He had a lovely way about him, and on the football pitch, of course, he was my strike partner. Once he'd broken into the side, I'd been with Merce as a strike partner, Grovesy for a little bit of time, and then Kev came in, and he was great to play with. He would make runs off you, he would create a diversion with that physical power and speed that he had, and he could score a goal. And he was one of those lads that was popular in the dressing room. One of those boys that he was hard to take a dislike to. He was genuine, desperate to do well. come right through the ranks, obviously. So everybody delighted when he did do well.
I remember playing my debut for Arsenal. I came on for Alan Smith, and Kevin Campbell moved from the left wing up front. And one of the first things I remember doing with the ball at my feet, I cut in off to the left, and I clipped a little pass into Kevin Campbell, and thankfully he made me look good because he held it up, looked after it, and then gave it off. And that was the first sort of touch I'd really had as an Arsenal first teamer. So that definitely sticks in my memory. As a person, I mean, he's just so fun. He's just a very warm guy that made all the youngsters very welcome, and my memories, a lot of them are around Christmas parties and things like that because he would often organise them.
Yes, in fact, I think it was a journalist who said Kevin was a combination of finesse and power shrouded in a big personality, and I think that encapsulates Kevin. And he's just such a lovely, warm guy. And I can always remember, because when I joined the board in 1983, I would always go on Saturday morning to see the youth team play in the morning and then quickly go to see the first team play in the afternoon. And when I used to go to the London Colney to see the youth team play, invariably there may be 40 or 50 people, and I would stand next to Pat Rice, who was the coach. And as soon as Kevin got the ball anywhere near the halfway line, Pat would go like this. He'd say, beep, 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 as if it was Kevin driving a truck through heavy traffic. And he would just go through the defence. It would like a knife through butter. Everybody was, because of his power and strength and speed. And he was just a wonderful guy and a very sad loss to football.